Here we have for sale our 2016 on a 66 plate, no VAT Ford Transit Custom 270, which means it's got a 2.7 ton gross vehicle weight. This has got the 2 litre TDCI ULEZ compliant diesel engine, which produces 130 brake horsepower, and that is accompanied with a 6-speed manual gearbox. And this is the short wheelbase low roof, so L1 H1 limited panel van. And what we're going to do in this video is have a little walk around. I'll show you the spec that you get on a Transit Custom Limited of this age. We'll also talk you through the condition and previous ownership of this particular example, seeing as it is currently available for sale at the time of recording. So first thing to note, the colour, deep impact blue, an absolutely fantastic colour which is now discontinued on Ford Transit Customs. They now, they've replaced it with chrome blue. But this is just such a fantastic, rich, metallic colour. Starting in then at the rear of the vehicle, we can see that this one is spec'd with rear barn doors. What I mean by that are 2 doors which open like so, as opposed to 1 tailgate which comes up like that. On a Limited, you do get a number of elements which are colour-coded. That includes the door handles all the way around the vehicle, this trim here above the rear number plate, the rear bumper, the front bumper, the trims down the side, which you can just see there, and also the wing mirror casings. This just all really adds to a really nice premium look to the vehicle. We can also see that this one has got a rear tow kit, and that is complete with 7-pin electrics just there. Rear parking sensors as well on a Limited. You also get front parking sensors. And in terms of condition here, a couple of minor marks to the rear bumper. I say nothing serious, but there are some small little cosmetic marks just there. And I can see a few touch-ins here just on this bit of trim there above the rear number plate. We are in really direct sunlight here, so this will show up any little blemishes or anything like that, but all in all, looking really, really nice indeed. We've got a lovely gloss to the paintwork here. If we open up the rear barn doors, then we can start to have a look inside the back. Now, on a Transit Custom, when you open up the back, you've got this little yellow arm. Give that a pull. That clips into place there against the rear door, and that allows it to open up to its full 180-degree position like so. And this is where you can see we've got a fantastic full ply lining kit in the back of the van, and so full rear door protection. I say, and that is what the ply lining is there to do. It's there to protect the van from any outward dent. So if you've got cargo in the back of you, you go around a corner, it slams into the side of the van, it's not going to cause a nasty outward dent. So you can see, as a brand new ply lining, we do this on the vast majority of vans that we have in, vast majority of panel vans, I should say. You can also see here that on a Limited, you do get this very nice hard-wearing plastic floor, which is great because you can sweep it out or wash it out when it gets dirty. And you've got plenty of tie-down points throughout the back of the vehicle here. Not much else to talk about in condition there inside the van, in the back. Looking very, very nice indeed. You can have a look inside the pillars just there. Some vans which you'll see do have a bit of a hammering in the back, but this is looking very, very nice indeed. As we are very fussy, anyone who knows us will know that we are very fussy, and if you have a look at any of the vehicles that are on our website, we always like to present them as well as we possibly can. Moving then down the passenger side of the vehicle, and again, this is where we can have a look at the reflections down the side here and look for any blemishes, dents, anything like that, which we can see. But I must say, it's looking very nice indeed. I can see a couple of tiny little touch-ins just here towards the edge of the passenger door, not particularly noticeable, and a couple of small little touch-ins just here, but I say very minor indeed. I really like the look of a Limited where you get those colour-coded trims, the colour-coded door handles. I think it looks really nice indeed. If we open up the side loading door, we can then have another look from a different angle here at this load area. So as I say, you can see that lovely ply lining there, and also the plastic floor. You've also got the factory fitted bulkhead, which can be removed. They are just bolted in around the outside. And we've also got the load through hatch here, so if you give that a pull, you can load right the way through underneath the passenger seats, and that clips into place there via a magnet. If we open up the side loading door, then we can start to have a look inside here. So lovely condition there of the passenger door card. Same with the passenger step, no issues there at all. If we just move the mat out of the way. You can see there's no excessive wear or anything like that to the floor here on the passenger side. All very good indeed. Having a look then at the seats on this passenger side, and they are in really lovely condition, in fact. So no rips, tears, cigarette burns, anything like that. It doesn't smell like a sort of a pet or a smoker's vehicle in here. All very good indeed. You can flip the seats forward like so, and that gives you a bit of extra storage there underneath the passenger seats and gives you access to that cargo which you'd be loading in there. But just look how clean and tidy that is, even underneath the passenger seats. As I say, our preparation guys do a fantastic job with these vans. Folding down the center work tray, so a couple of cup holders there, and also somewhere to store your paperwork as well. We'll come around to more of the spec when we come around to the other side. You can turn the passenger airbag off here as well if you were to be carrying a child. Probably if I had a frequently asked question, or most frequently asked question, why do some vans have VAT and why do some vans not? And it all comes down to the previous ownership. So the previous owner of this particular vehicle was not VAT registered. With them not being VAT registered, they can't charge VAT, and then we can't charge VAT on something that we haven't paid VAT on. So it is no VAT for the rest of its life. So a bit of a rare opportunity there for anyone watching this and interested who's not VAT registered. But that is a question I get asked over and over again. Looking at the front of the vehicle then, and just again trying to point out any defects which I can see here. A couple of minor stone chips, I guess, as to be expected with any used van. And just having a look down here, very light sort of hairline mark just there at the bottom of the passenger side of the front bumper. You can also see that we have got front fog lights here and front parking sensors. In terms of the bonnet, all looking very good. Again, the odd tiny stone chip here or there. This is where the bonnet releases on this age of custom. Put your key in there, turn it left once and that pops it, and then turn it to the right and that releases it. But I say, in terms of condition here at the front, not much else to talk about really other than a couple of minor stone chips, looking very nice indeed. And then finally down the driver's side of the vehicle, and again looking really clean and tidy. A very presentable van. I say really popular side, well, it's the best selling van in the UK, the Ford Transit Custom, and in this spec, limited in this lovely colour with no VAT, makes it very attractive indeed. Looking at the alloy wheels, we can see we've got Michelin tyres on here, which is very, very nice indeed. You can always tell a vehicle has been well maintained when they've paid for a good quality of tyres. 16-inch alloy wheels come as standard on this year of Transit Custom. Let's have a look inside then. This is where the Limited really comes into its own, and that is the spec inside the cab. So lovely condition here of the driver's step. This is where the toolkit is located. Those little handles there, give that a pull. That is where your toolkit is located. On top of the driver's door then we have electric windows. We also have electric folding mirrors, and that is how those operate there, just by pulling this dial back towards you. That's how you fold them in and out. Having a look then at the driver's seat, no excessive wear to the driver's seat, I'm pleased to report. Height adjustability here, and also height adjustability of the front of the seat, or what they call thigh adjustability there, but looking very, very clean and tidy. We've also got a driver's armrest, which is on a ratchet there, so you can set that to your desired height. And again, just having a look inside the cab here, really, really well looked after. Having a look then at the driver's footwell, no excessive wear there to the driver's footwell, which is always nice indeed. Auto-activated lights and auto-activated wipers. You can see we do have two full remote keys with the vehicle, and we've got the nice leather multifunctioning steering wheel. On the left hand side you've got your cruise control, so again really nice spec to have there. You've got your onboard computer controls on the top left, and then on the top right you've got your radio controls, and you can also answer and hang up the phone. You can turn your parking sensors off or on using this button just there. Bit of secret storage up on top there, some people don't realise that's there. Inside you've got not only storage but a USB, an AUX and a 12-volt socket, and then over to the left you've got your heated windscreen button. That's how you that's the actual elements in the screen, not just the blowers, so really, really handy come winter time. Not so much at this time of year or in this weather that we're having at the moment. Heated seats, lovely to have that again in the winter, you will be thankful of that. Red is when it's on, and it's pushed in like that is when it is off. You've also got a heated passenger seat as well. Looking then inside here, as I say, 6-speed manual gearbox to go along with that 130 brake horsepower engine. And looking then at the radio, this is of course where you can connect your phone via Bluetooth. Once you've done that, you can play your music via Bluetooth audio as well. In the meantime, you have got DAB radio as well, so you've got a really fantastic selection of stations available to you. And then if we put the vehicle into reverse, this is where you'll see we have got the parking sensor display there, front and rear. And the best bit of spec on a day like today, air conditioning, and that is blowing very, very nice and cold indeed, I'm pleased to report. And 12-volt socket just over there on the left hand side as well. Mileage on this van, 47,927 miles. You can see here, sorry, there is some shadows, but there's no warning lights or anything like that on the dashboard. We will be adding a bit more fuel, so the fuel light is off, but it's all idling correctly as it should be as well. So very, very nice to see there. So just to summarize, this is a 2016 on a 66 plate, one owner from new, Ford Transit Custom Limited. This is the 270 model, so 2.7 ton gross vehicle weight. It's got the 2-litre TDCI ULEZ compliant diesel engine producing 130 brake horsepower, 6-speed manual gearbox. I say L1H1 short wheelbase, low roof, finished in the fantastic deep impact blue. Lovely spec, of course, as standard on a limited. Bits over and above on this one are the rear tow kit just there, and of course the brand new ply lining inside as well. Has been right through our workshop upon arrival. We've fully serviced the van when it arrived here, and it's got a clean bill of health. And I say a major selling point with this one, no VAT as well. If you'd like to see the full advert of this vehicle, including the price, please head over to our website, which is listed here, bridgeendvans.co.uk. This is where you'll find the photography, the full description as well. We will, of course, welcome inquiries on either of the numbers listed here at the bottom of the sign. We can arrange finance on all of our vehicles, starting as low as 7.9% APR. We can take cars or vans in part exchange, and we can deliver our vehicles nationwide. Thank you very much for watching.